Welcome to the first episode of Hit the Decks with Annette Song. And this might be the last episode, but who knows? We're going to give it a shot. All right, so it's Friday. We got a job. We got nothing to do, except you have a ton to do because you're a teacher, and it's the Friday before school starts, which is why here we are on Friday. Yesterday we did a demo we did a bunch of demo slams, and this is the demo slam I did for you, and now I'm just going to put it in a video in case you need the information, and I'll also send it in the email with links. And pardon, I'm trying to adjust to how this might work. Oh, and I just lost my microphone. No problem, we got this. There, okay. All right, so here's the demo slam. How might we app smash to change the world? No, I'm serious, let's change the world. And you can do it with your class. Demo slams are fast. Sean had given us 4 minutes, so I'm going to try to do this in 4 minutes, and I'm already up to a minute, so I'm going to stop talking. All right, here's the major questions. How might we inspire our kids to find causes they're passionate about, weave in science and a maker mindset into literacy or vice versa, get kids to read 20 plus minutes every night, because that was somebody else's demo slam. Natalie, thank you. And how do we manage all this? It sounds like a lot. You got this. First of all, it's about empathy. Empathy will solve all the world's problems, almost, because kids need to understand the other issues. They don't have to totally agree with them, but they're more likely to have empathy with someone else if they understand the issues. How do you get them to understand issues? You expose them to the issues. Let's think about it. It's about buy-in. Kids want to learn what they're interested in. They're interested in real life, and you need to expose them to real life and give learning a purpose. And you can do this by selecting themes for your classroom, or have the kids select themes once they're aware of more themes. How do you find themes in the world that are legit real world situations? You use NewsELA, or NewsELA, as I like to call it. A couple cool things about NewsELA. First of all, it's searchable, totally searchable. And they have text sets, which is my favorite because you can choose one that has a theme. You can search for plastic. I'm interested in plastic, marine plastic. Where is it all going? So I typed in plastic set. And side note, you can put together your own sets, but these are sets other people have put together. It brings up articles about marine plastic. So I can select ocean garbage has to float somewhere. So where does it go? I want my kids to read this. Now here's the thing. Every article can be leveled by Lexile, and kids can do it for themselves. So notice right up here it says 560 with an arrow. If it's too hard, they can click that. They can make it easier. They can make it harder. Pretty awesome. If none of that works, ready? We're app smashing. We're going to put more tech tools together. Let's move up to this purple puzzle piece. Check it out. It's a Read&Write extension. It is your best friend. We always click it to go away. We want the Read&Write extension out. Give it a minute. Pops up with tools. This is amazing. Then we can highlight text. So maybe I want this section read to me. It's a little too hard. Press the play button. Are you ready?
A large amount of plastic ends up in the ocean. Scientists say it is about 4-13.
Okay, pretty awesome. It reads for you. You can press pause, you can press stop, and it will clear and go back to all your functions. Here's the other amazing thing. Weave this in with literacy, whatever you're working on. If you're working on main idea and supporting details, have your kids use the highlighting tools. Maybe this is my main idea. Now I click blue. What if I have a supporting detail? Let's just pretend this is a supporting detail. Click yellow. Maybe they can decide all their supporting details are going to be yellow. Whoops, I don't want all of that. Yellow, let's make this yellow. That's a supporting detail. Let's scroll down. Let's say this is a supporting detail. Yellow. Now, so what? We're going to collect all our highlights. So let's click this little circle with colors. Click. It's asking you which colors. I want all of the colors. We're going to collect them. Check it out. It's creating a new document in your Google Docs. It thinks for a minute. Automatically, I am not touching anything. Opens a new Google Doc with all of the highlights that your student did with the markers. Awesome. So now they can just add their name. Remember to teach them naming conventions. My name is Annette. And they need to give it a title. So they can say ocean garbage, or you're going to have them title it with whatever you prefer. Annette, ocean garbage, blah, blah, blah. You can have them add their opinion, etc. Okay, that's pretty awesome. But what do you do then? This where you use Google Classroom. And I had told you all that I will be starting Google Classrooms for every single teacher and importing your classes. So all you'll need to do is accept when I request that you become the co-teacher. Pretty awesome. I'll be delivering content to you with Google Classroom this year, and you can try it out because it'll already be set up for you. Sweet. Okay, so in Google Classroom, you can create assignments for your kids. So I used an example class. I have 2 assignments. I did mapping ocean garbage. For this assignment, I gave some directions. I added the link to this NewsELA article, which is pretty cool. And there was my assignment to read it, highlight my supporting details. All right, so my example person is this person. This is the assignment. So they can click it, attach something, and all they need to do is add. And they can select right from Google Drive, which is pretty awesome, Google Drive. And then they mark as done. So once they mark as done, it says, are you sure? Blah, blah, blah. That's okay. You didn't attach something. It reminds them. All right, so in my Google Classroom, I can see that they turned it in. Here it is. All right, mapping, my classwork. 3 people turned it in. Nobody hasn't done it. Pretty awesome. Okay, so where do I arrange all of this? This folder right up here is your Google Drive folder that it automatically created when you created the class, and every single assignment gets its own folder. So it's already organized for you. I can type mapping the ocean, or sorry, click mapping the ocean. Oh, there's all of my assignments the kids have turned in one spot already online. You can look at it on your couch in your pajamas with a glass of something juicy. All right, so how do I weave all this together? Well, why not have maker mornings every single morning? Wouldn't kids be motivated to come to school if they come? The month has a theme, their learning has a theme, you're all going to solve the world's plastic and the ocean problems, and they immediately come in, get started in their groups, and they are creating real world solutions for real world problems using the design thinking process, getting the maker mindset going. And at the end of the month, your Lucy writing celebration could involve a celebration of all of your creations as well. Pretty sweet. So let's make sure I just covered all my points. Get your kids to buy in. We can do all this stuff. And last but not least, you are going to use NewsELA and Google Classroom and the Read&Write app to change the world. And here we go, folks. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Love to you all. Change the world. You can do it.